Okay, now it's preparing to go live, okay?
Okay.
It's already about to stream in a
Sounds good.
few seconds.
What'd you say?
Yeah, it's already streaming.
Sounds
Okay,
good. Hey, everyone.
what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is Slab City TV, and today I have the privilege of speaking with Harely Rivers. Are from Slab City, or are you just staying temporarily? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I've just been living here.
Oh, you're living there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm leaving today, but I was there a month.
Okay, so I didn't get that. Could you repeat that again, please?
I'm leaving today, but I was there a whole month.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought that that's what you said in your post, that you were there, that you've been here for a month, right? And then you had a good experience. So where are you from, Harley?
Sorry, what did you say?
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the back of my car at this point.
Okay.
I've just been all over the state of California,
Oh,
living
okay.
everywhere, but this was a
Nice.
really, really fun spot.
Cool.
I'm in LA these days, working at a daycare, doing all the professional life, but this was way better. We all know it.
Okay, cool. So how did you hear about Slab City?
What drew me into it was there's just tons of artists here. I've been to some great parties before, and the art is just amazing. That's what you get to do with all your time, and you got to be inspired by each other. Kind of reminds me that everyone was born an artist. There's like some concept quote at one point. Everyone's born an artist. You lose it along the way, or get beaten out of you. I never took myself seriously before this, and did a lot of music too. And yeah, it's just so much. It's also kind of anarchy. You can really make whatever you want out of it out here. You just get to do whatever you want all day with the resources you can figure out how to get, and look out for each other all the time.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's a really successful form of anarchy in my mind.
right. So what camp did you stay at, or like what camp are you in right now?
Words. This one's had a lot of names, but it's got a big rocket by it. I like that.
Oh, it has a big rocket by it. Yeah, I think I've passed. I think I know where that's at. Is that where you guys made the bonfire last night?
No, I will actually tonight. I'm here like picking up a few things before I head out with some people, but as I was for like a whole month when I wasn't sleeping around.
Yeah. Could you hear me clearly?
I'll walk around and show you once it's done. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, a little bit. I think the connection is a little bit weak. That's the only problem.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of Slab City.
Right. So you had an overall positive experience, right? Because there's a lot of negative.
Amazing. Nothing but great days here. Not even mediocre days. Probably best period of mental health in my whole life.
Okay, yeah, because there's in the post that let me see if I could pull it up real quick. The post that you made on Facebook. Here, give me 1 second.
Yeah, picked up a bunch of trash. I was just inspired. It's such a good place. I can do while I walk is nice. Got a whole bunch of bags out when I was leaving last time, and felt pretty good about that. But yeah, no, I made this place my home. It's been home to many people over the years, in and out. Some.
So to the people that have like a negative idea about Slab City, like what do you say to them?
I mean, to go out and actually see it for one thing. If they're so hung up, it's weird. We'll have.
Haley, you're breaking up.
the way, I'm seeing a lot of connection issues right now. Are you able to hear all this?
Well, no, you actually broke up for a little bit.
Dang it. Internet might be kind of bad. I'll see if I can walk you into the open, see if that does any better. So I was just in that, yeah, there are a lot of people on the internet who like go into comments of like live streams and like Facebook posts and stuff for Slab City. And I don't know what else to call them other than like a fan club, because like they're never going to be here. And
Right.
like they just judge the heck out of it, and they're like, ew, look at all these people, they live in trash, they're poor, they look weird, like, oh my god. And it's just like, why do you even care if you're not going to be here and it's obviously not your scene? Like, why do you have to tell everyone how much they're like dumb for wanting to be there? I mean, it was I've done the professional life, I work job right now, I pay rent and all that stuff, and I this place is better. Everyone who's out here is here because they'd rather be here than anywhere else on earth, unless they're kind of stuck financially. Right. There are a lot of those situations everywhere else in this country too.
Right. So I think that that's one of the misconceptions that people have of Slab City. You know, like they don't understand that. Like, for example, I did an interview with somebody about last week, right? He was a Slab City, and he's not there anymore, but he made the comment that you know, that a lot of that Slab City, like most of the people in Slab City don't really want to be there, you know, like, because you don't want to, in other words, the lives, you know, because it's rough, right? It's rough living, you know. And he made the comment that, you know, that they really don't want to be there, but they have no other option. But I think the reality,
there are some people.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, there's some people who are financially stuck here, don't know how to be anywhere else. You also find them everywhere in rural America, in their trailers, in their vans, even small cars, and even in tents sometimes. You find them train hopping, you find them in cities, in tents, you find them when they get evicted, when the jobs lay them off. They're everywhere. And honestly, like, the fact that they could go anywhere else in the country and be just as good homeless as they are here, but they're choosing to stay here instead, shows that we look out for each other here. It's like a community where you can be safe, where you can, it's the end of the road for a lot of people, disabled, old, just a lot of reasons. There are a lot of reasons that a lot of people can't really get jobs outside and switch into that lifestyle like I do. And they're great community members here who look out for each other, and are so glad that they are here instead of anywhere else where they'd probably be dying alone in the cold. You know, it's for a lot of people's situations, it's still the best spot they can be, or else they'd be somewhere else.
Right. So it's like a shelter, it's of some sort, right? Is that, would that be correct?
And find a home here.
Oh yeah, it's my camp. Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
There you go. She just said people who came here and found a home here came here for the right reasons.
Oh, okay.
I believe that. She's been here longer than that.
I mean, it's November, but it's like one of the.
How long has she been here?
Most of the people are out here.
Yeah.
For fucking reason, you know what I mean?
For a reason.
Like if you're just someone like the people who fucking, I'm an old retired cis white angry man who voted for Trump 5 times somehow. And then I came out here to retire. These slabbers, the fucking goddamn dirty hippies, always being naked and being loud at night. Those are the people who are just like those people don't belong here. They don't understand what this place is
about. It's like the uppies can go anywhere else and have their suburb, have their gated fence, the gated communities, all that. But out here, it's anarchy. You got to deal with all the common folk, and you got a diverse range of people here too, like from fucking everywhere.
That's the thing. People think just like utter uncontrolled chaos at all times. No, like they do kind of a good job, you know, kind of policing, you know, ourselves, really, you know what I mean? Like I don't feel any less safe here than I do out in the city.
Yep, you got that right.
I mean, it is dangerous, but so is being anywhere else. You know what I mean?
The danger I chose. I got threatened by guns for being queer out there in the real world.
Right,
Over here, it's safe as hell.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's dangerous anywhere, to be honest with you. So I think that
Yeah,
There
I
are a
think
lot
that
more spiritually open people
true.
here.
A lot of people come here to heal. Like
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of maybe all of them
Yeah,
almost.
so it's the type of people who are currently healing, or they have healed and they're helping others heal. Like that's a big thing too. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
One of the many ways we look out for each other emotionally here. Yeah. A lot of people came here kind of straight from some sort of institution, prison, mental health clinic, like something, just with no community. What was going to happen to them? But they came here and they found friends.
right. So I think that it is wrong when you emphasize too much negativity on one place, because the reality is that everywhere has negative aspects. Like any city, like you just mentioned. Like you were threatened in the city. So so that's you can find negativity and evil like anywhere, right? Doesn't have to be Slab City. It could be anywhere. It could be in a church.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, I think you hear the pot.
You can
Sorry. Yeah, I just don't have that many hands. Sorry. Yeah, I'll show you around the camp now too.
Oh, nice, cool, thank you.
Absolutely. Got lots of trash, but I don't mind. It keeps the uppies out. I pick up
Yeah,
sometimes. Do my part for what can't be salvaged. But a lot of the stuff, it can turn into stuff. The right kind of creativity. They build a lot of trash art in Slab City. It's fun. Any of these metal things could be fused together, make some structures while they're
right.
around here. What else are you going to do with a bunch of
Could you hear me? Could you hear me?
yeah, I can hear
Okay,
you.
great.
Yeah, we got a lot of Slab City. Love all that.
I think Harley, I think it's better if I think it's better if you stay stationary because of the connection. I think when you move, it like messes up for some reason.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's yeah.
Let's see. Right.
Okay, cool. So overall, you had a very nice time. Yeah, I've heard a lot of negative things. Like I've heard a lot of negative things about Slab City, and like bad things. But my experience when I've been there, my experiences have been positive.
Absolutely.
So it's one thing, what people say, and then from what I've experienced thus far, has been nothing but positive. Well, there's been a couple of situations, where I felt I felt a little bit uncomfortable, but for the majority of the time, I've had a good experience. I have positive experiences with the people there.
Yeah, it's like sure, I saw my first and only bar fight out here, but everyone in the crowd put it down right away. Got the belligerent person out of there. Sure, there's meth, there's stealing, there's all that, but you just got to run with the crowd you want to run with and get the most out of it. And it's like I feel super safe here, because anywhere else there are creepy old dudes shouting stuff at me, and here, whenever the very very few times anyone's tried to do that at all, everyone around just shuts it down, because we're not about that here. Got values, and it's just interesting. It's so much more intentional about the community and what we're about than just like some street on the city where someone can shout to you and all the strangers just don't care, they don't help, they don't stop, they're just annoyed. Makes you be cynical and nihilistic about everyone. But out here, I'm like remembering how much I love people.
So you were there when the whole skate park fight took place?
Yeah, just there's some other people live streaming that were just trying to get a bunch of trolls to view them, because they're like, oh my god, look at how ridiculous all these people are. They're living in their own trash. Like, they're queer, they're poor. Like, oh my god. And it's just like, why do you care so much? But yeah, I guess we're kind of like a zoo to some yuppies.
Right. So then Traveling Renegades.
Traveling Renegades.
Yeah, that's the young that's one of the young that's the young woman that was hit over the brick. That was hit with the brick on her head.
Oh, okay.
You know her?
No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. It was, unless they were here last weekend, but I didn't get any names because they didn't seem to care that much about me.
She was the one that was hitting the brick during that fight at the skate park.
During the what part?
During the fight in the skate park that you saw.
Fight in the skate park.
Fight and
Yeah.
escape part? I'm kind of confused.
The fight in the skate park.
Oh, in the skate park. That wasn't in the skate park.
Oh, it wasn't? I thought it was.
I never saw a fight in the skate park.
Oh, okay. So maybe maybe you were talking about another situation.
Yep. And it was put down very quickly, very effectively by the crowd nearby. Real good anarchy style.
Right. Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. It was good. It was a good time. Yeah, no, that wasn't at the skate park. I've never seen anything there, although they do write. They love tattooing and graffitiing everywhere. Skate park is dangerous. They're fun little thing that they do. But I mean, I guess Slab City's dangerous, but I'm good at setting boundaries and you feel out the crowd and people warn each other if anyone's bad. It feels way safer to me than any city I've ever lived in, or suburbs, especially.
And a point that you made earlier was that there's that you'll find different types of people in Slab City, right? For example, I've met people who like in the political realm, they're like more lean more like towards Democrats, and then I've met other people that lean more towards Republicans, right? And then libertarian as well, you know. So you'll find a bunch of different types of beliefs at the slabs. That's one thing that I noticed.
Yeah, I've noticed that not a lot of people out here trust the Democrats or so I don't really know. I mean, there's a lot of leftism out here, a lot of stuff like sharing, giving free shelter and food to all these people around here without monetizing it. Like a whole lot of this is pretty leftist and pretty anarchist kind of.
Right.
Some libertarians, but generally even them end up being more anarchist because they care about people and end up living their values instead of just pretending that corporations are to be trusted. Yeah, we don't really got corporations out here at all. Not a single one. Cops basically don't exist. We wish they didn't exist at all. Right. They never do anything but bad here. And so yeah, it feels pretty anarchist to me, but which also feels diverse and interesting because oh sorry, am I upside down?
Yeah, you're upside down.
Okay, how do I fix that?
I actually don't know because you were upside right.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
There you
go.
go.
I press some buttons. I'm gonna drive a little bit. This is a silly car. I decorated all myself. I even learned how to paint it out here from a spray painter. That's how good the artists are.
Nice.
People who professionally do a lot of good stuff.
Right.
Is it okay to drive while live streaming?
Why not?
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, as long as you don't get in an accident, please do not get in an accident.
Oh, yeah. I'm not driving into any cities. I'm just driving around on the dirt roads up to the hot springs because that's where we're meeting somebody.
Oh, that's cool. So did you get into the hot spring?
Yeah, the hot spring. You ever been over there?
Yeah, I've taken I have some footage of the hot spring, and then how about because right beside the hot spring there's like a little shower cubicle that you could get in. Did you try that one?
The cold shower, I love that one. Yeah. I used to use it fairly often. I'm sure if I were ever in a hotter month than I would have used it a lot. But I was here in February for the most part, some March.
Right. So there's. How about do you get along with because there was a pastor there recently that he claims that he was kicked out. There was a pastor there like recently that he claims that he was kicked out, like he was ran out of the slabs.
Oh, right. I saw the Facebook post about that, but didn't even meet the guy. Must have been here for like 2 days or something. So like for one thing, it's like anarchy style. There's no real way to kick anyone out other than just telling them that they're not really welcome because of their like how much pain they're trying to cause around here.
Right.
wise, and like even then, you can't really kick them out at all. There's some people who just camp out here knowing that they don't really make any friends. If they go to public scenes, they'll get shot down real hard
Oh, I'm so sorry.
when they try to start shit. And so yeah, we'll have some of those. Like this guy walking around with a Trump hat once, and it was like he knows that that's going to piss off a lot of people, and he's not
Right.
going to make friends here. And he does his thing. Another guy took off his shirt once, and there's like a white power tattoo. Everyone
Yeah.
kicked him out of the bar immediately and said,
Okay.
like, you're not allowed back in here because we're not going to let you make people of color uncomfortable here. That's like not what we're about. And
Right.
so like he had to just not be around at all. In terms of like the bars and all that. But again, we didn't kick him out. There's no way to do that. That's also state violence. We don't want to evict or kick out
Right.
people like that. So it's like that's the thing about anarchy. It's like I don't need anything from those two guys. I don't need to deal with that, and it's fine. I don't need anything from them. They don't need anything from me, and I'm not going to get in between them and their ability to live by
Right.
evicting them, restricting food from them, anything like that, like you do in cities plus.
Right. So I mean, as long as I think as long as you don't cross that boundary of disrespect, right, you'll be fine. Doesn't matter what you believe, I guess. You know, if as long as you don't disrespect people, I think. I don't know. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I feel that. It's like as long as we weren't infringing on each other's ability to live, like it was fine, Like we don't have to need anything from each other. You can just run with the groups you want to and not do any harm to the ones that you don't want to.
Right. So you saw a lot of trash and you just decided to pick it up on your own.
Sorry, what something about the side of the road?
So you just saw a lot of trash and you decided to do a little bit of cleaning that one day.
Yeah, I cleaned up a lot of litter. It's just something I do when I travel around. I got some friends who are really into activism with that and organize a lot of stuff. It's like, I don't think it's a big deal that we have a lot of trash out here because, some people like it because it keeps out the yuppies, but it's like a lot of the smaller things that like aren't going to be turned into any art, I'm pretty happy to get rid of. We don't need all the trash at all. It's just, it serves a purpose to have some bigger things around at the entrance and all that. It's like if you can't handle that, there's probably a lot you can't handle about Slab City. Because if you're going to judge someone for living somewhere where like they didn't really have a choice, but they inherited it with a bunch of trash, and then like the wind blows everything around, and there are no dumps anywhere. It's like a lot of people clean up a lot of stuff, but they inherited it with so much trash.
Right.
And so it's like if you can't handle that, then there's probably a lot else you're going to be judging in the people nearby. So I figure it's all right, but I still pick up the litter.
Okay, so I found your post. You said, let me read it real quick. You said, lots of people hating on here, so I may as well post about my experience. I was just at Slab City for around a month and loved practically every moment of it. The days were full of interesting conversations with great people. The nights were full of playing music together, and every amazing stranger I met was dressed up even weirder and weirder in the best possible ways. So I'm guessing you went to the range.
Oh yeah, the range is a great place. Saturday nights they got talent shows. You got people spitting fire in the parking lot, playing full-on bands on the stage. You got some hillbilly from West Virginia singing hillbilly tunes that are like fuck the system, fuck the fascism kind of vibe. Then you got like punk bands doing the same thing with a lot of noise, metal, bluegrass. There are a bunch of funny vibes out here. It's cool.
Right. Did you get to go to the Ponderosa?
Yeah, a little bit. They're kind of cool out there, yeah. And skate park, Red Rum Room, all that stuff.
Okay. Does a Red Rum Room have music too?
Yeah, they not live. They just play them on the speakers. Sometimes it's kind of pirate vibes. I wish they did that more, to be honest. Everyone makes fun of how they don't have that pirate music, but yeah, they're cool. They're a fun spot. And yeah, a lot of art spots too. East Jesus, House of Dots, a few other places where they just kind of like having tourists come through. The Rising Phoenix Art Gallery, something like that. Yeah.
Did you meet Kaz from Kaz Community? from the Eco Village?
No, I didn't make it to the Eco Village. They're kind of more on quarantine with COVID going on, which is totally fair. That's their right.
Okay.
I was like that a lot before I moved out to Slab City. But once I got out here, it's just like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think about COVID anymore, to be honest with you. Like, I'm like, I don't even want to talk about that. But
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, I'm supposed to go on. I guess they're having a prom night. The Range is having a prom night soon.
Cute.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you knew about that, but I'm supposed to go and take some footage, maybe take some pictures.
All right. One sec. Sorry, one sec. Just getting out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
That'd be cool.
okay, so let me continue reading your post. It says, okay, it says we fed each other, partied joyfully, taught some incredible art, and built something bigger than all of us. So you're talking about a community right there, right?
Yeah, Slab City.
One of the persons that I interviewed recently, he claimed that is not true. What? He's the one that left also. He said that community, the whole community idea is not true. Because he was, of course, he was like, according, he claims that he was ran out, that's why he says that the whole community idea, it's not true in Slab City.
You must have been real bad at making friends, because it was easy as fuck for me. I show up and everyone wants to hang out with me. People aren't that nice, aren't that respectful. I don't really need anything from them. I don't take it personally. I don't run with them. Got everyone else to hang out with.
Yeah.
Even if like most of the people out here couldn't be like my close friend or whatever, I still found many close friends.
Right.
And many great acquaintances I loved seeing every single time I did. And yeah, it was so easy. And no one treated me that bad. I just got out of there if I felt like it.
Okay, so let me see here. I'm so glad I went and I didn't listen to the fan clubs on this page. Oh, the on the Slab City chatter page. Has there been any negativity on that page?
Oh, it's a soap opera. It's hilarious. I only ever follow Slab City chatter to just laugh at it, because again, most of the people starting drama and getting really angry at each other aren't even real slabbers. But then
Right.
like a couple slabbers will like use it as a platform to just vent out their complaints.
Right.
Not like who they're like angry with or whatever, but it's just a soap opera. It's hilarious. Nothing comes out of Slab City chatter. It's not like we make community decisions there or whatever. It's just a soap opera of people having drama. It's really, really funny. And then you go in person, you hang out with people, and it's like, ooh, I'm glad it ain't like the Facebook page made it out to be.
Have you listened to any of the Slab City community on YouTube?
Yeah, some of their live stream comments are just hilarious. They love just trolling.
It's drama. It's they like to and I mean they gotta, sometimes like a Slab City News, when he does lives, he has sometimes about 70 people watching him, so I guess it's working for him,
Yeah. Well, it is a way to get a lot of live stream followers and commenters and subscribers, people commenting, really giving it views and money, is be controversial, be a troll, show stuff that your audience hates, that they love to hate. And it's like really easy to bash on like poor looking queer people. I don't even know. That's really most of the live streamers I met just think it's hilarious to walk around and be like, everyone looks so gross. Ha ha ha.
Well, I mean, it is, drama is a way, right, to gather momentum, I guess, if you want to call it that, or views, or gain views. But Slab City News is one of them. I don't know if you've heard him.
No, I haven't.
There's Stella's Van Travels. That's another one.
I never really watched live streams. I looked at a couple just to laugh at the comments a bit, and then I stopped. Nah, I'm only on this live stream just to show you all what the place is like, because it's so great. And
nice,
people
cool.
who ain't been here get it wrong.
Awesome. I appreciate you agreeing to come on here. It's
yeah, totally. It's my first real live stream, I guess.
Great. Maybe you could do, maybe you'll start. I don't know. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I could. Not really.
Okay, well, maybe in the future you'll start one.
There we go. But we are headed to the hot spring right now to go hang out with people, and I'm going to be naked pretty soon. I'm pretty sure that breaks the rules of YouTube. So
Yeah, that does break
just
the.
warning you.
Okay, yeah,
that this has got to end pretty soon, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's we got 19 people watching. We have a bunch of comments. Let me see if I could any interesting ones. There's some comments. Did you ever meet Sarah Jane Bangarang?
I don't think so. Sir James. No.
Yeah, she was just in a fight recently. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, I'm not gonna read those comments though because they're controversial. But it's okay. Harley, thank you so much for tuning in and explaining a little bit about your experience and sharing a little bit about the experience that you had in Slab City.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for talking. Yeah.
Okay, then maybe the next time that you come around, we could do another live stream. Maybe that'd be awesome.
Yeah, next season. I'm sure I'm going to return here next season as long as the government doesn't shut it down, like they do with all the best places over history.
Well, I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Nah, yeah, it hasn't happened up to this point, and they've had plenty of years where they know about it. So
yeah,
it's good. It's good.
Haley, Harley. Sorry, I keep on calling you Haley.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. And we'll be talking soon.
Appreciate it.